Tonight's game is a presentation of KBMW Sports.
Wahpeton basketball is on the air. Tonight's I3G Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Now, here's KBMW's Robert Wanick.
Welcome back to the Dog Den for another night of Lady Huskies basketball. Tonight, the Lady Huskies are welcoming in the Indians of Winds-Minnewaukan. Hope you all are doing well, getting geared up for the holiday season. I just did my annual trip through Toyland at Fleet Farm. Pretty tired out from that, but I think I got one more broadcast in me tonight. Wahpeton, they're looking to get right, and they got a good spot for it. 1-4 as they host the 1-3 Winds-Minnewaukan Indians tonight at the Dog Den of Wahpeton High School. Let's take a quick look here right away at your power poll on the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. Your power poll is presented by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. In Class A of North Dakota, Division A now, but we're going to call it Class A because that's what everybody calls it traditionally. So Class A, this is the third poll from the North Dakota Associated Press Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association. South Prairie Max, they're holding strong at number 1, 4-0, 17 of 21 first place votes. Devils Lake, they're in the 2-hole. They are 2-0. They got the other 4 first place votes. Defending state champs, the road runs through them. Thompson Tommies, we saw them come in here and hand Wahpeton a loss. They're ranked number 3, 3-1. Kindred, they handed Wahpeton a loss here on this court. They're 2-0, and at number 4, they go up 1. Thompson goes up 1, and Valley City slides into that number 5 spot at 3-0. So the Highliners round out the top 5 rankings. South Prairie Max, Devils Lake, Thompson, Kindred, Valley City. Wahpeton, who started the season ranked number 5, they have dropped from the rankings. So a very slow start for the Lady Huskies, similar to last year when they started off number 2. But the good news is time, I guess, is essentially on their side. It's a long season, but it's got to start tonight. A very winnable game. You got to circle the ones you can win on the calendar. Receiving votes in this Class A poll on the outside looking in is Carrington, 4-0. Shout out to BJ Walters at KDAC the Cardinal. Shiloh Christian, 1-1, and Central Cast, 3-0. So that's a look at your Otter Tail Power Company Power Poll rankings on the Red River Grain pregame show. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to jump right into your stat report presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. You're listening to Wahpeton Lady Huskies basketball on AM 1450 and also streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000? Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks Pre-Finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to the Dog Den. I'm Robert Wanick, ready for some holiday hoops, one of the most festive times of the year, and both teams right now that are here tonight are trying to save their seasons. For Winds-Minnewaukan Indians, they are 1-3, and the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, they are 1-4 after entering the preseason rankings at number 5 this year. Lady Huskies coached by Brian Watson, and brighter days ahead for this team. I believe it, he believes it. I'm sure everyone in this gym believes it. We got a nice crowd tonight. If you're watching on KBMW News Live YouTube, you can take a look over there. It's filling up nicely here at the Dog Den of Wahpeton High School. Again, let's talk about this court. That intro video that I played to open the Red River Grain pregame show made by Noah Cluton, former Wahpeton student, his dad Ned, the longtime educator here, member of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Just an all-around great family. Shout out to Valerie as well. Noah put that together. He's very talented. He's over in Devil's Lake now. A big loss for Wahpeton, big gain for Devil's Lake, so you guys make sure you treat him right. But anyways, this court, they've redone it. The inside of the arc here, as you see on KBMW News Live YouTube, kind of golden. I like it, a championship color feel to that. And then a big Huskies logo at center court with that new fierce, determined Husky sign of unity, as athletic director David Wood said. He's in his first year here, and he's doing a great job. Baselines, they read Wahpeton, and the sidelines, they read Huskies. They got some big plans for the Dog Den here at Wahpeton High School. Let's jump into your stat report presented by your local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. Like a good neighbor, they're there. 71-59 loss versus Thompson on Saturday, December 14th. That was the last time we saw this Lady Huskies squad in action. Taking a look at the team numbers, a lot left to be desired. 42% from the floor shooting, 27% from beyond the arc, 68% from the charity stripe, 19 assists. Now that's a pretty good number at face value, but not when it's matched up against 23 turnovers. So they're going to want to flip that ratio around, get those turnovers, at a dozen or less. That's the magic number. That's what Brian Friskop told me earlier this year. Shout out to Bryant, doing a great job with those number 24 ranked NDSCS Lady Wildcats. Good to see a Wahpeton native at the helm at NDSCS. Into the individual numbers from that Thompson loss. Again, a 12-point loss here against then-ranked number 4 Thompson. Now they're ranked number 3. Scout Woods, 25 points, 7 rebounds. You'll see her tonight. You'll probably hear her often on AM 1450, number 40. Number 2, Hallie Miller, she put up 15 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals. A great floor game. Had her paws all over that box score. And Sienna Fobb, number 32, she had 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. She plays the 5 spot. Tremendous at picking up steals. We got the official stats redone here by the program, and she did not tie the record set by Amaya Max for single-game steals, but Fobb did have 7 steals against Stanley in the Minot games. We'll get to those in a minute. 7 steals, that's the second most ever in a Wahpeton Lady Huskies basketball game. And Piper Nelson against Thompson, I believe she's in 7th grader? So we dig into the roster here to find out. Piper Nelson, a 5'6", 7th grade guard, 8 points, 2 steals. She was 2 of 7 on 3. And as you can see on your screen on KBMW News Live YouTube, that's a big deal because the Huskies shot 3 of 21 from 3-point. And that's the day and age now of basketball. They want to space the floor, play a little bit of a flex offense, and they want to shoot up a lot of threes because the analytics tell you that the 3 is obviously worth more than the 2. But you can go with some misses as long as you're putting it in the bucket. But Wahpeton, unfortunately, just not putting enough in there. You see the Cowgirls doing it too, shooting like 23, 24 three-point attempts per game. So Piper Nelson goes 2 for 7 against Thompson. You do the math. The rest of Wahpeton's team, 1 for 13, I believe. My Breckenridge math never fails me. Let's get into the second portion of your stat report. Let's look at this quarter by quarter against Thompson. It really looked like Wahpeton was gearing up for a victory against a ranked team. 20-13 in the first quarter. They led by as many as 10. Thompson took the reins in the second quarter as Wahpeton went quiet again and scored 11. Thompson outscored them 19-11. In the third quarter, Thompson held the Huskies to 11 once again, 20-11 in the third. And the fourth quarter was pretty even, 19-17. The Tommies able to keep Wahpeton at bay for that 71-59 win. And again, Scout Woods 25 points. Let's look at the scoring numbers, or the shooting numbers. 7 for 18 from the floor. Not bad. You'd like to see that at 50% or more because she has the size to work at point-blank range. 9 for 10 from the free throw line. So she doesn't leave any freebies on the table, and Wahpeton can do well by just getting it to her and letting her go downhill. Hallie Miller, she had 15 points. She only shot 4 of 16 in this one, 0 of 6 from three-point land. And I'd like to see her confidence stay. Get out there and shoot some more. That's going to even itself out, the law of averages. 0 for 6 for Miller, but she was 7 of 8 from the free throw line. And that's what good scorers do and senior players do. Three-pointers not falling, jump shots not falling, layups rolling off the rim, draw some contact. Make 7 of them at the free throw line. And then Sienna Fobb, she was 3 for 5 from the floor, hit her only three-point attempt and missed 2 free throws. And I want to talk about the rebounds quick too, and then we'll take a break here. Getting a little bit long-winded on the Red River Grain pregame show, but I'm excited. It's a matchup of one-win teams tonight with honestly a lot riding on it. You know, getting one step closer to making your way back to 500 is a big deal. So Scout Woods, let's take a look at her season so far as we watch these two teams warm up on the YouTube stream. Woods, 23 points against Millbank, 20 against South Prairie Max. That's the #1 team in the state. 17 against Stanley. Season high 32 against Kindred and 25 against Thompson. She's averaging a white-hot 23.4 points per game, easily leading the Lady Huskies, one of the top averages in the state, regardless of class when it comes to girls basketball. But the rebounds, we got to see more out of Scout. 7 rebounds against Thompson, 7 against Stanley, 6 against South Prairie Max, 5 against Millbank. I know that's probably a product of slotting in the post next to 6'1" Sienna Fobb, but like Brian Watson said on the Giants Sports Show a couple weeks ago, or last weekend, excuse me, we need 20 and 10 out of Scout, and she's more in that 5 to 7 rebound range, and I'd like to see her just maybe rip a few away here from Winds-Minnewaukan and show that she wants the basketball and she can be a walking double-double. Still looking for her first double-double on the season. And the same can be said for Sienna Fobb in the shot department. 3 for 5 against Thompson. 7 points. Put some more up, young lady. She's a very talented freshman. Still finding her footing offensively, but she's poised for some breakouts. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to run to the table and get the starting lineups. We're getting ready to go here. 6.5 until the national anthem. Wahpeton Lady Huskies versus 4 Winds-Minnewaukan on AM 1450, KBMW News Live YouTube, I3G Sports Network.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School, better known as the Dog Den on game day. I'm Robert Wanick here on AM 1450, the voice of the Valley. We are streaming this game on KBMW News Live YouTube from the courtside camera right on top of the action, just feet away from where Wahpeton will be headed on offense in the second half. I'll be using the Zoom to get across the court in the first half. Let's take a look at your keys to the game tonight, presented by Smith Motors, small town friendly, big town deals. Key number one for Wahpeton, improve the three-point percentage. That is the name of the game in 2024, and they just haven't had it. No three-point shooting on the outside, and a couple very capable players. You could start with Hallie Miller, Piper Nelson, who's certainly a three-point specialist here. She's chucking up a lot of them. Again, 2 for 7 last game against Thompson. That's a start for her. And Scout Woods also has a very nice set shot from the outside, especially if they get her dead on at the top of the key. But they got to hit some threes to keep pace with most teams in Class A, and tonight would be a good start. Closing the quarter, that's key number 2. Against Thompson, they led for the entire first half. They threw the ball away on the final possession of the first half, and Thompson took it in for a breakaway layup plus the foul, and that flipped a lead into a 1-point deficit at the break, and that was all she wrote, really. Momentum is a big deal here in basketball, and they lost it at the end of the quarter. So they got to close out the quarter strong, and in situations like that, know that you don't have to pass the ball. You can hang on and take the last shot. Just ending the quarters on a high note, not turning like a 4-point lead into a 2-point deficit, things like that. And number 3, team energy. Let's get a little bit lit in here tonight. I want to see the bench jumping up and down, and when they have a lead, they need to act like they're excited about it. You know, have a little fun, right? When I was coaching JV baseball, I had 3 rules. Have fun, get better, no whining. Number 1 is have fun, though, because if you're not having fun, what are you even doing? So I want to see the bench waving some towels around, having fun, and when your teammate gets an and one, let's see some chest bumps out there. So those are the 3 keys to the game presented by Smith Motors. We got about 60 seconds until the national anthem, and then we'll come back with your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups. Let's take a look at how Wahpeton has started off this season before we take a break and pause for the national anthem here. Wahpeton started off against number 1 South Prairie Max in Minot, 74-48 loss. Found out a lot about themselves against the top dog in the state there. Bounced back, though, with a big 53-32 win over Stanley. And then they lost to Kindred in the home opener, who was ranked number 5 at the time, 76-62. Kindred in control of that game for the most part. Wahpeton able to cut it to 8 at one point. Traveled to Millbank, South Dakota, lost to the Bulldogs 67-62. They ran into the giant killer Isabella Anderson, 28 points against Wahpeton for the 2nd straight season. And then they lost to Thompson here, who was ranked number 4, 71-59. So you look at the schedule, there's not really a game where you say Wahpeton should have won and lost. It's really been a murderer's row of teams, and now they get, I don't want to say a layup tonight, but a very winnable spot, and we'll see what the Huskies are made of. We're going to pause for the national anthem. We'll be back with Lady Huskies basketball at the Voice of the Valley, KBMW News Live YouTube, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, folks, it is go time. That's a wrap on the Red River Grain pregame show, and it's time to wrap this week up with some high school hoops at the Dog Den. Let's start with your starting lineups here, presented by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Let's start with the 4 Winds-Minnewaukan Indians. Number 10, Gracie Jackson. She's a 5'11 junior center forward. Number 15, Kaylee Hansen, a 5'11 junior guard forward. Number 20, Ava Gord. She's a 5'3 senior guard. Number 24, Drew Longy, a 5'5 junior guard. And number 32, Suri Gord, a 5'8 freshman guard. So we got a couple Gords in there along with Jackson, Hansen, and Longy. And for your Lady Huskies at the Voice of the Valley, starting at a guard is Hallie Miller, a senior, 5'10". Piper Nelson, another guard, a 7th grader at 5'6". At another guard, Claire Langenwalter, wearing number 22. She stands 5'6", a junior. Sienna Fobb at the center spot, 6'1", a sophomore shot blocker. And Scout Woods, your all-state forward, number 40. She stands 5'10". She's a senior. I'm Robert Wanick on AM 1450. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night here, taking in some Husky hoops. They have turned the lights down low and put the spotlight on the starting lineup. You can watch that at KBMW News Live YouTube. As each player kind of gets their custom intro at the end of the lineup line, it's really fun to watch. Wahpeton entering this one 1-4. 4 wins, Minnewaukan 1-3. Something's got to give. Somebody's coming out of here as a 1-win team, and somebody's moving one step closer to a 500 record. And I think Wahpeton's played good enough to win some games. They have just played some serious titans in the state of North Dakota. 3 teams in the top 5. So 3 of their first 5 games against top 5 ranked opponents. And you got to play near perfect to win those games, which Wahpeton hasn't done. They've had some stretches where they have just went silent on offense, and tonight could be a perfect spot for them to really ratchet it up and get those point totals out of the 50s and into the upper 60s or low 70s. We're getting ready for tip-off here. Tip-off tonight is going to be presented by our friends at North Dakota State College of Science, the science of learning by doing. As Brian Watson wipes that clipboard off, heads back to the bench and hopes all goes according to plan here tonight. It's going to be Sienna Fobb tipping it off for the Lady Huskies. NDSCS, the science of learning by doing. Fobb controls the tip-off, and she gets it back to Miller, and here we go. We are underway at Wahpeton High School. Nelson picks up her dribble across the timeline, gets it to the left wing to Miller. Top of the key, Woods. She's going to drive right side, kick it to Claire Langenwalter. Three-pointers up, long. Rebound chased down by Miller, and it looks like she gets held in the process, so first foul of the game is going to go on for Winds-Minnewaukan. Surrey Gord with the foul. Inbound goes to Nelson. Bounce pass, left block, Woods. 2 dribbles to her right. Ball makes its way back around to Nelson, and that three-pointer off the mark. Tipped out Claire Langenwalter to Nelson for the rebound. Nelson drives left hand. She's got a step on the defender. Can't finish. 0 for 3 so far for Wahpeton. 4 Winds off and running. Quickly to the cup. Shot is missed. Nice rebound by Sienna Fobb. Tips it to herself. Woods up court in transition. Dumps it off to Nelson, who can't finish at the rim. So Wahpeton so far 0 for 4. 54 seconds elapsed, and they already have 4 shot attempts. 4 Winds has the ball, left wing, right in front of the Huskies bench. Shot is short. Offensive rebound, and the Indians will draw a foul. So number 15, Kaylee Hansen, misses the shot. Offensive glass. Number 32, Surrey Gord, cleans it up. He's got a chance to score the first points of this ball game. First free throw's up, and that one rattles around and in. Second free throw from Gord makes it 2-0, 4 Winds. Nelson's pass is tipped out of bounds near the Indians' bench. Wahpeton will retain possession here. 1 minute down, and Wahpeton getting lots of looks at the rim. But 0 for 4 to start this ball game as Miller advances it across the timeline. Langenwalter is going to shoot another 3. That one off the back iron. And Piper Nelson tips it to herself. Nelson drives left hand again, kick to Woods. She thought about a 3. Instead, she skips it across court. We're going to get a foul on the Indians. It's going to be a push on the driving Woods. So 2 quick fouls on 4 Winds-Minnewaukan. Miller inbounds it to Claire Langenwalter. She shoots her third 3 and hits it. Gives the Huskies a 3-2 lead. So there goes the lid off the hoop. Wahpeton 1 for 6. Firing early and often from downtown. 4 Winds trying to keep pace. They launch a 3. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Nice step-through move, and another foul drawn by 4 Winds. So a missed basket by Ava Gord, but no worries there as Kaylee Hansen comes flying in the lane. Nobody finds a body. She'll draw the foul. First free throw is short. Second free throw up. That one's good. We're all tied 3-3. 2 minutes down here in Wahpeton. Pass stolen. 2 more points there for Kaylee Hansen. So Kaylee Hansen quickly up to 3 points. Wahpeton can't split the press. Tipped away, stolen again. 3-on-1 opportunity here for 4 Winds. Euro step high off the glass. Rebound Claire Langenwalter. She'll draw the foul. So a missed opportunity there for the Indians. They had a 3-on-1 break, and instead of passing it side to side or cutting to the basket, try to do a little too much. So we'll see what Wahpeton could do against this press, causing them fits. It's a 3-1-1. Piper Nelson drives. She Euros. She finishes. Nelson playing with some confidence here, even though the first couple buckets didn't drop for her. She's still going at it. Long jump shot. Rebound high in the air, tipped around, controlled by 4 Winds, but they throw it away. Scout Woods is out on the break here. Woods drives to the right block and finishes off the glass. 7-5 Wahpeton on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Deep three. That doesn't even find the rim. Ball's rolling around at the elbow. Four Winds gets the rebound. Nice driving attempt there, but Scout Woods not about to let that happen. On the other end, Woods is going to finish, but no shot. There was a foul. So a lot going on there. Number 20, Ava Gord, drove into the basket on this end, tried to go through Scout Woods. Scout Woods built like a sycamore tree, just did not move at all. And Gord forcing that shot allowed Wahpeton to get out and run, draw the fourth foul on the Indians. So 4:49 to go in the first quarter, and Wahpeton is one foul away from the bonus. Gracie Falk is checked in, and she will inbound the basketball. Just does get it to Piper Nelson. Over to Woods. Swings it to Fobb. She swings to Miller. Miller gets it tipped away and stolen. So Miller gets the basketball stolen away by number 32, Surrey Gord. In this Four Winds defense has been pretty formidable here to start this ball game. You can see that they want to play a pressure style against the Huskies tonight. Surrey Gord bringing the basketball up to the top of the key, dribbling through her legs. Dishes it off to the right wing. We got a battle going in the post here. Sienna Fobb holding off number 55, Cameron Bishop, who is checked in. Jump shot off the rim. Fobb gets her second rebound of the quarter. Nice outlet pass to Piper Nelson. And she finds a cutting Gracie Falk. Excellent job of Falk running rim to rim. As soon as Wahpeton got that rebound, she just took off for the block, and she was rewarded. 9-5 Huskies. Nelson with some pressure, a little bit of contact, and there's going to be a foul on the three. So Four Winds maybe wanted a foul right away. They didn't get it. They do get it on the three-point shot. A little bit of contact up top, and that's what you call protecting the shooter. You got to stay out of that follow-through, and that's going to result in 3 free throws. Falls on Piper Nelson. First foul shot is up and in for Drew Longy. Longy put up that three with double coverage right in her face, and Wahpeton just bailed her out by hacking her on the arm. 4 team fouls on both squads. Second free throw up. That one's short. Number 9-6 Wahpeton here. We got several subs coming in here. Working with Turner Bloffice right now over the phone. He had a little bit of an audio delay in Barnesville, about a 10-second one, but look at him on the fly, getting it fixed. That's my man. And he'll have the Breckenridge Cowboys game tonight as well on KBMW News Live YouTube, as that's going to be a block on Four Winds as Scout Woods kind of pushes the issue there and draws contact, and she'll go to the free throw line where she's oh so deadly. 9 for 10 last game against Thompson. But yeah, the Breckenridge Cowboys are on B92.7. They are streaming on KBMW News Live YouTube. I don't have a final yet from the girls' game, but Turner was there on that one too and did a great job working through some technical issues. As Woods heads to the line here. First free throw. That's good. 10-6, Lady Huskies. Claire Langenwalter will check back in for Piper Nelson. Second free throw from Woods, nothing but net. 11-6, Lady Huskies. Quickly up court, Four Winds trying to get a transition bucket. They just throw it out of bounds. In a pair of one-win teams here tonight, whoever doesn't give away free possessions that much is going to walk out of here with their second win of the season. Wahpeton with a chance to take advantage here. Full court press here. 4 Indians in the backcourt. They're going to kind of soften up here. And Falk gets it across the timeline to Woods. Woods has a one-on-one matchup. She spins, gives it up to Falk. Top of the key, it's Hallie Miller. Dribble handoff to Woods. She stops and pops a 3. It's a long 2, actually, so Woods with her foot on the line. Knocks it home, 13-6. Nice slip there by Four Winds, but can't hang on to the basketball. Gets tipped out of bounds, actually. So it was a good slip there to the short corner by number 11, Aubrey Adams. Aubrey Adams, a 5'4" sophomore guard. She just found a soft spot in the Wahpeton defense, and I think she got a little excited when they passed it off to her. Kind of fumbled it before Wahpeton tipped it out of bounds. Checking in for Four Winds is number 24, Drew Longy. They will trigger it in right in front of us on the baseline. Pass to the short corner. Jump shot goes up right away. Off the rim and out. Nice strong rebound by Claire Langenwalter. She rips it away. And Miller is trying to get it up the floor. She evades a double team. And Wahpeton is safe. They get it over to the left wing to Woods. 25 on the shot clock. Back up top, Claire Langenwalter. Man-to-man defense here for Four Winds. And we're going to get another foul on Four Winds. Tried to jump the passing lane. Got a fistful of jersey. Falls on number 20, Ava Gord. So they have 6 fouls now already. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and that sends Claire Langenwalter to the free throw line. Langenwalter hits it. Claire Langenwalter with 4 points here already in the first quarter. Huskies wearing all whites tonight with the purple stripe up the shorts, purple trim on the tops as well, purple numbers with gold outline. Four Winds in black jerseys, black letters with blue numbers and white outline. Nice lob pass there from Four Winds, but they blow the layup, and Claire Langenwalter able to track it down. So the beautiful lob pass into number 55, Cameron Bishop, as Woods comes flying in on the other end, runs over a defender who got stuck in the restricted area. That's going to draw another pair of free throws. And that's not where you want to be when Scout Woods is coming in with a full head of steam, because it's going to be an automatic block if you're inside that arc in the lane. No matter how hard she runs you over, it's going to be a block. As she misses the front end of a free throw, rare miss at the charity stripe for Scout. 15-6 Wahpeton. Second free throw up. She misses both, but Claire Woods gets the rebound, and the cleaning crew is down there to give Wahpeton an 11-point lead, and that's going to prompt a timeout from Four Winds presented by Heitkamp Construction. There's a little bit of that energy we were talking about in the pregame. We'll take a timeout with them. AM 1450 KBMW and KBMW News Live YouTube.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get up to $120 in rebates on the purchase and install of a set of 4 tires. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install of front and rear brake pads. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install on front and rear brake rotors. And save up to $80 in rebates on the purchase and install on GM shocks and struts. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit them online at smithmotors.com.
That timeout by Four Winds comes after Claire Woods cleans up a free throw miss by her sister Scout for 2. Gives Wahpeton its first double-digit lead. Presented by Heitkamp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Four Winds looking to answer. Nice shot fake on the corner 3. They work it inside out. Bang, bang. Number 24, Drew Longy. She connects, cuts it to 8. That was a nice look there. Pump fake on the first 3-point attempt. Four Winds drove in, kicked it right back out to Longy. Miller using her length at the top of the key. She's going to pick up her dribble, however. Entry pass to Claire Woods, who kicks it out to Gracie Falk for a 3. That's an air ball. And it lands on the end line. It's going to go the other direction. So Wahpeton definitely content to shoot the lights out from the parking lot, or at least try to. Nakenya Du Bois running the point, along with Suri Gord. Wide open on the arc, and that's going to be an air ball from number 24, Drew Longy. Quickly out in transition, Wahpeton trying to cash in on it. Stolen by Longy. She's trying to dribble through the whole Huskies defense. She kicks it out, 3-pointer, up and in. Suri Gord, 17-12. Woods drives in, shoots a runner. Can't get the roll. Rebound, Four Winds. Transition once again. Stop and pop jumper. A little bit hard. Gracie Falk with the rebound. She rebounds pretty well for a guard. Gets it into the hands of Claire Langenwalter. She shoots it down low to Claire Woods, who gets fouled passing. So they're going to make the correct call here and whistle it on the ground. Trying to fight through a double team and get the pass off. She'll go to the line anyways in the bonus. 17-12, Wahpeton once again not really closing the quarter out as strong as we'd hope, as Claire Woods misses the front end here. What could be maybe a 15-point margin is down to 5. As Piper Nelson checks in, Cambry Mauk checks in, Miller Falk and Scout Woods will come out, and Claire Woods' second free throw is good. 18-12 Huskies, and let's see if they can't close this quarter out on a high note, which has been so crucial this year. Working by the midline. It's number 32, Suri Gorge, coming off her three-point make. She finds a teammate in the short corner. Little bounce pass at the free throw line. Claire Langenwalter applies pressure. Dribble handoff. In motion, threes off the back iron. Nice rebound by Sienna Fobb. She high points that thing like a wide receiver. And Wahpeton's going to pull this out on the other end. 30 seconds left. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. They get it up to Claire Woods, left wing. She's pressured. Swings it over to Mauk. Bobbled a bit here on the pass to Piper Nelson. 13 to go in the first quarter. Nelson one-on-one, crossover, step back, kicks it out to Claire Woods. She goes to the left, a little strong on the layup. Sienna Fobb fights for the rebound. She's able to tip it off Four Winds. So a little extra effort at the end there is going to give Wahpeton the... Okay, they're going to talk about it, and it's going to be off Fobb. So I thought so initially, but I don't think Brian Watson was going to argue with him. 2.7 to go. Four Winds inbounds it. They're going to throw up a half-court shot off the top of the backboard, and that's how we end for quarter one. 18-12, Wahpeton in control for most of the quarter, And a nice quarter for Claire Langenwalter. Missed her first 2 threes, came back, hit her third, also hit a free throw. 4 points in the first quarter for Claire Langenwalter. We'll be right back in about 30 seconds with the second quarter. 18-12, Wahpeton leads 4 Winds-Minnewaukan on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to AM 1450 and streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School for the second quarter of this girls basketball game between the Lady Huskies and the 4 Winds-Minnewaukan Indians. Huskies lead this one 18-12. We're ready to rock here. 4 Winds will start with the basketball. Offense will be initiated by point guard Suri Gorge. She kicks it over to a wide open teammate for a 3. That was Kaylee Hansen, and nobody accounting for her. I'm not sure what happened. And one on the other end, Scout Woods. She's trying to match them 3 for 3 the old-fashioned way. And you're going to have to make a play on the ball if you're going to foul Scout Woods. Otherwise, she's going to go right over the top of you like she did there. Woods misses her third free throw of the half. Very uncharacteristic. Still gives her team a 20-15 win. Man, that was a strong finish. Just went right into the chest of the defense. And they didn't really make a play on the ball, so she just elevated her arms and took it right to the cup. Gord will bring it across the timeline here. Hansen, who just buried a three, picks up her dribble, gives it over to Ava Gord. Baseline cutter comes up top, gets the ball, dribbles back to the baseline, shoots a jumper. That's her spot. Drew Longy. She said, let me go right back to where I was and knock that down. 20-17. Claire Langenwalter, dangerous cross-court pass. Luckily, Piper Nelson able to corral it, get it to Miller. Short corner jumper. She misses that one. Rebound into the hands of Gorey. Dribbles through contact, stolen. Claire Langenwalter continues to have a nice game. Kicks it up court, looking for an assist as well. Woods' layup is long, and Nelson loses the handle on the layup attempt and actually shoots it over the backboard. So, not sure if the basketball was a little bit wet there or what happened, but that thing went about 15 feet in the air, and we're going to get a timeout here. So we'll take one with them, presented by Heidkamp Construction. 20-17. Wahpeton hanging on here in the second quarter against Winds-Minnewaukan on AM 1450 KBMW.
Over the past couple years, my dad has started to slow down just a little. Mom takes really good care of him, but sometimes she needs some help too.
Dad always says, I might be slowing down, but don't think I'm ever going to come to a standstill anytime soon. So when our other sister came home for the holidays, we mentioned taking a tour of Twin Town Villa. Well, that turned out to be a great idea. Mom and Dad were so impressed with the staff, the overall environment, we didn't need to look anywhere else. They were sold right from the start.
Now they're both excited for the new year and a new routine. Take a tour of Twin Town Villa today.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. Lady Huskies kind of letting Four Winds hang around in this one. Looked like the Huskies might extend it to 12 or 15 in the first quarter. Kind of stalled at 8, and Four Winds has cut it to 3. And Wahpeton just forgetting about people on the perimeter. Wide open threes, off the dribble jumpers. Not a whole lot of urgency to get a hand up. You know how the saying goes, hand down, man down. And this Four Winds team certainly likes to shoot it. They're hanging around, 2017. Four Winds will bring the basketball up court. 6:48 to go in the first half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Top of the key, it's Surrey Gord. They like to start everything off with the ball in her hands. She'll stay up there and just direct the offense. Here she goes, drives, picks it up at the free throw line, kicks it to the right wing. They get it back to her, and she's going to shoot a long three. And that one is short. No tip. It's going to go the other direction. So an air ball from Gord on a 23-footer. Wahpeton's got a chance to extend the lead here. Working against this Four Winds press. Scout Woods, hard drive to the left side. Nobody steps up. A little bit of a bump, misses the layup, and Gord is out running with the rebound. Baseline three is up. That one's long. Claire Langenwalter comes right to her for the rebound. She's out and running. Gets tipped away from Sienna Fobb, and they got to get it across half court here. That looked like it was going to be 10 seconds, but they don't whistle it. And instead, their head coach is going to get a warning. So Piper Nelson did not get the ball across in 10 seconds, and head coach Sean Gord Sr. didn't like that it wasn't called, and he's going to get a warning instead of a 10-second call. But Wahpeton will have the ball here. Woods drives baseline, tries a little underhand pass, it gets stolen. Baseline drive, double team. Back up top to Hansen. Hansen, number 15, she swings it to the top of the key to Ava Gord. Driving to the right, it's Surrey Gord. And we get a 3-second call here on Kaylee Hansen, the 5'11 guard forward. So turnover for Four Winds, going to give Wahpeton the ball back with 5:25 to go in the first half. It's going to be Piper Nelson and Gracie Falk trying to split this press, along with, as they drop back and do not press on this possession. Nelson, lob pass into Woods. Up strong with the left hand. She's going to draw another foul. So no real answer for Scout Woods. She's missed a few free throws, missed a couple bunnies as well. And she misses her 4th free throw of the game. 9 for 10 last time out. Over 80% on the season. Second free throw goes in, so maybe that'll break the ice for her. 21-17. Nearly a travel. They're going to do a skip pass here. And Wahpeton is playing a zone defense, a 2-3, trying to zip around here. And a beautiful job breaking that zone defense leads to a layup for number 10, Gracie Jackson. Nice pump fake. 3-pointers up, and it's short from Nelson. That one hits the rope above the hoop, so it's going to go to Four Winds. So Gracie Jackson just kind of parked herself down low in that zone and found her with a bounce pass. 21-19. Wahpeton's lead slims down a bit more as we go under 5 minutes here on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in the second quarter. Another soft spot in the Wahpeton zone. Wide open jumper from the elbow, Ariana Ironheart. So Gracie Jackson, number 15, Kaylee Hansen gets it over to Ironheart and ties this game 21 apiece. Scout Woods over to the corner. Hallie Miller has it, dumps it off to Piper Nelson. She misses the 3. Sienna Fobb fights for the rebound and tips it out of bounds. Good box out there by Ava Gord. So the Indians have a chance here to take the lead, tied at 21. And this Wahpeton zone just not effective so far. They're going to stay in it though. Piper Nelson tries to jump the passing lane. Can't get the steal. Four Winds hits the middle of the zone. They work it back out to the wing. Air ball 3. Rebound, Hallie Miller. Pressure applied full court here. Miller trying to do it all herself. Finally flips it across the half court line to Sienna Fobb. Over to Falk in the corner. Miller cuts. Falk finds her, but Miller can't find the rim. And Four Winds just throws it into the Huskies bench. So some good action there. Once they broke the press, they got it over to the baseline corner, and Miller just cut to the basket. Nice little V cut from the wing. But she ran into a defender and couldn't finish the layup. So we're still tied at 21 with 3:30 to go in the first half. Nelson over to Falk. Back to Nelson near the timeline, nearly over and back. Cutting across the lane is Hallie Miller. The pass from Sienna Fobb goes off her hands. Another turnover on the Lady Huskies. Kenya DuBois is going to check back in. Bring the ball up court like usual, Surrey Gord. Surrey Gord stuck in the corner, guarded by Claire Wood. She drives to the right, gets by her. Goes up through contact. Claire Woods defending that one, and she misses. Claire Woods quickly gets to the other end. A little Euro step, but she can't finish as it rolls off the rim. And Piper Nelson's going to pick up a foul about 88 feet from the basket. So the offenses have dried up here. 21-21. It's been that way for about 2 minutes on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Screen up top. Gord drives off it, thinks about a 3, finds an open teammate. Baseline corner, passing up a good look for another. And DuBois knocks it down. 24-21, Four Winds. Stolen away from Claire Woods, but Piper Nelson tracks it down and gives it back to her. Claire Woods gets it to Sienna Fobb. Back to the basket, little turnaround right hand, yep. 23-24. Wahpeton trails by 1, final 2 minutes of the first half, and we have an open court steal here, Piper Nelson. And she throws it luckily tipped away out of bounds. She almost gave it right back to Four Winds. Claire Langenwalter and Scout Woods are going to come back in. $1:51 to go in the second quarter. But Four Winds using unselfish passes here and great outside shooting and jump shooting to take the lead, 24-23. Miller triggers it into Claire Langenwalter near the 28-foot line. Scout Woods down low, goes up, misses it off both parts of the rim, gets an offensive rebound, draws another foul. So Scout Woods, a chance to retake the lead here for Wahpeton as they trail by 1. Four Winds giving the Huskies all they can take here in the first half. Woods ties it up. Again, if you're looking for Breckenridge Cowboy hoops, Turner Blofis has that over on B92.7. That's also on our YouTube channel. He's got a double dose of Heart of Lakes basketball tonight. Woods goes 2 for 2, 25-24 Wahpeton. Gord will bring it up court for the Indians. Four Winds is going to get a timeout here from head coach Sean Gord Sr. Wahpeton 24, Wahpeton 25, Four Winds Minnewakan 24. Final 90 seconds of the first half on AM 1450 and KBMW News Live YouTube, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Over the past couple years, my dad has started to slow down just a little. Mom takes really good care of him, but sometimes she needs some help too.
Dad always says, I might be slowing down, but don't think I'm ever going to come to a standstill anytime soon. So when our other sister came home for the holidays, we mentioned taking a tour of Twin Town Villa. Well, that turned out to be a great idea. Mom and Dad were so impressed with the staff, the overall environment, we didn't need to look anywhere else. They were sold right from the start.
Now they're both excited for the new year and a new routine. Take a tour of Twin Town Villa today.
.90 seconds to go in the first half here. Very close girls basketball game between Wahpeton and Four Winds Minnewakan as Gord drives the lane. She's cut off by Falk. Another corner three attempt for the Indians, and that one's good. Ava Gord. Ava Gord gives them the lead, and Sienna Fobb travels in the backcourt. And this is what we've talked about. Wahpeton finishing out the quarter strong. A 1-point lead is now a 2-point deficit. They turn it over, and Four Winds has a chance to swell this lead here with 1:10 to go in the first half. Big three-pointer by Ava Gord, working off the offensive set that was set up by Surrey Gord. We're going to get another 3-second call here. So 2 of them so far on Four Winds. 1 minute to go in the first half. Hallie Miller brings it up for Wahpeton. Over to Claire Langenwalter, back to Miller. Swings left to Gracie Falk. Sienna Fobb sneaks out, throws it away, stolen by Hansen. Up to Gord, nice little Euro step, and she's going to draw some contact at the rim, and that's the move the kids like. We've seen every player busting out the Euro step. And I don't think these girls grew up watching Manu Ginobili, and if they did, it's probably the only move they would ever do. Although he did the Pinoy step more than he did the Euro step. Nonetheless, Surrey Gord splits the defense, draws the contact, hits the first free throw. 28-25 Four Winds. Gord, a 5'8" freshman guard, running the show here tonight. Her second free throw, that's good. So 2 for 2 gives her team a 4-point lead. Wahpeton's got to stop the bleeding here and get some momentum back on their home court. They've got Woods in the post. She goes right over the top of the defense, can't finish. And Galia Lopez-Lee is going to get called for a foul here. That's only the 3rd team foul on Wahpeton, so no free throws to be shot here. 29-25, 31 and a half to go in the half. Gordon's going to let it roll for a little bit before she picks it up. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds left. 4-point lead for Four Winds, who's shut Wahpeton down here in the second quarter. Drive to the basket for Gord. can't finish. Little fight over the rebound. Lopez Lee gets it, and she gives it to Scout Woods, who puts her shoulder down and just drills a defender and throws it away. Gord, spin move, inside, can't finish. Offensive rebound, Gord, left hand. That's no good. Rebound for Claire Langenwalter, and that's going to be a half. That's going to be the half, and Suri Gord, man, 110% effort, pedal to the metal to end the half, and her team goes up 29-25, a key play. Gord assisting it over to Ava Gord, who hits a three-pointer, and Wahpeton watches a first quarter lead turn into a halftime deficit for the second consecutive game. I'm Robert Wannick on AM 1450, streaming this live on KBMW News Live YouTube. There's going to be some halftime youth basketball going on here on the stream, and we're going to get you guys the stats as soon as I get them from the table, so stay tuned. We're going to play some ads here from our sponsors and get ready for the Minn Kota Egg Products halftime show. Once again, for Winds-Minnewaukan 29, Wahpeton Lady Huskies 25, a battle of one-win teams trying to figure it out this season on AM 1450 KBMW.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. The Huskies sputter into the half against 4 Winds-Minnewaukan, and the Indians suddenly lead 29-24. This is your Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Shout out to Minn Kota for sponsoring our halftime portions all winter long, all school year long. It was an awesome football season, too, with the Huskies making the semifinals of Class A State and the Breckenridge Cowboys earning a #2 seed in Section 6A. Let's take a look at the scoring from the first half here. Let's start with the team that's leading here, the Lady Indians of 4 Winds-Minnewaukan. Nakenya Dubois, who they're calling Stella Dubois. So Stella Dubois with 3 points. Gracie Jackson with 2. Kaylee Hansen, she has 6 points, 1 for 2 at the stripe. Drew Longy, she has 8 points. She's 1 for 3 at the stripe. And Suri Gord has 7 points. She's hit a 3 and she's 4 for 4 at the free throw line, and she's running the point here as a freshman. So she comes into the dog den, and she's not bitten at all by the away atmosphere. She's been playing very good, a calming presence. When they don't have anything going, they just get the rock back at the top of the key, and Gord sets it up, and she finds people when they slip against this Husky zone, which has not been effective in slowing down 4 Winds. If anything, it's allowed them back into the basketball game because they've been able to find spots all around the perimeter to knock down threes, and every once in a while they'll slip into the lane and get a layup or a little jumper in there. So just not quick enough in the zone. They're playing the 2-3 zone, and the 2 guards on top just aren't able to get side to side quick enough, and there's not enough help on the short corner when somebody dives down. So we'll see if Wahpeton comes out, and they haven't played a whole lot of man-to-man this year. I don't know why, but maybe it'll be something to ask Brian Watson on the coach's show. I'd like to see him just hunker down and give him your best shot, man-to-man, mano-a-mano, see what happens. Your scoring numbers here for the Lady Huskies in the first half. 11 for Scout Woods. She uncharacteristically missed 4 consecutive free throws during a stretch, but she's sure gotten to the line a lot. She is 5 for 9 in the first half at the free throw line. Again, 11 points for Scout Woods. And then we have 5 for Claire Langenwalter. Hallie Miller has 2. Gracie Falk has 2. Sienna Fobb has 2. But the story is Wahpeton held to 7 points in the second quarter. 5 from Woods, 2 from Fobb. And against Thompson, they led after 1 quarter. And then they were held to 11 in the second and third. So the wheels came off in the second quarter for Wahpeton. And now they trail 4 Winds, who came into tonight 1-3. Wahpeton 1-4. And we could have a dogfight down to the final horn tonight at Husky High. I'm Robert Wannock on AM 1450. KBMW News Live YouTube, calling this game for I3G Sports Network. The best employer in the world. And this holiday season, I'm just grateful to be doing what I love. So shout out to the team at I3G, Tally Colville, Aaron Tombarge, all of the Ingsteds, and of course our team at KBMW, Bill Dablow, Turner Bloffus, and our newest addition, TJ Klein. Congrats to TJ Klein, who's added one to the family. His son, Cruz Jesus Klein, born yesterday. So take some time off, my man, and enjoy that sweet baby boy of yours. It is halftime here of 4 Winds-Minnewaukan versus the Lady Huskies. 4 Winds up 29-25. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with your Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. You're listening to the voice of the Valley.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Getting ready to start the second half here at the Dog Den, Wahpeton High School. Lady Huskies trailing 4 Winds-Minnewaukan, 29-25. And if you're watching this one on KBMW News Live YouTube on your cell phone, click the settings wheel in the top right and change it to 1080 HD 60p for crisp HD viewing as Wahpeton misses the first shot of the second half. 4 Winds out and running. Three-pointer up from the wing. That's no good. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians. And if you're watching this on KBMW News Live YouTube on your laptop, click the settings wheel in the bottom right corner, change it to 1080 60p. So big possession here. Wahpeton doesn't want to go down by 6. 4 Winds shoots a long three, rattles out. Miller with the rebound. Nice pass up to Piper Nelson, loses the handle, gives it right back to Miller. She's double teamed briefly. Dribbles to the right. Woods seals down low. Kick out. Claire Langenwalter. Shot is up and short. Miller fights for the rebound. Gets it over to Fobb. Count it. Fobb with the bucket through contact. Good vision there by Miller. She chases the rebound. Just wraps it around block to Sienna Fobb. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Free throw won't drop. 27-29. Gord gets it across the timeline. Another three goes up, and another rebound for Miller, who's got 2 of them here in the first minute of the third quarter. Miller out in transition in a hurry. She's going to draw some contact high off the glass, and she'll go to the line for 2. Caught the defender backpedaling into the restricted area. That's going to be a free foul every time. Wise play there in transition. Miller could just see the defense sinking instead of coming up to pressure her. And that's going to be the 5th foul. So, sorry, folks, little pause here, but just like that, 5 fouls. And that's going to be a night for Gracie Jackson, who was the starting center on the squad at 5'11". 2 free throws coming for Hallie Miller. First one is short, so Wahpeton has really struggled with free throws tonight, shooting under 50%. Miller trying to cut this 2-point lead in half. Second free throw, good. Hallie Miller. 29-28 4 Winds. Piper Nelson nearly steals the inbounds. Indians able to get it across half court. Pressure by Claire Langenwalter. Poked away by Scout Woods. She steals it. All alone, finishes on the right side. Scout Woods gives Wahpeton a 30-29 lead. A little bit better defense here by Wahpeton. They're actually getting up in the grill. And that's poked away by Piper Nelson. Back-to-back breakaway opportunities. Left hand finish at the rim. She rolls it in, the 7th grader. Ambidextrous from Piper Nelson. 32-29 Wahpeton. A little bit of momentum here. Tipped again and stolen. 3 consecutive steals by the Huskies. Here comes Hallie Miller. Jump stop on 2 feet. Rolls out. Offensive rebound Miller. She's able to keep the dribble. And she's called for a travel. It looked like she kept the dribble, but that's all right. Good hustle by the Lady Huskies nonetheless. 3 consecutive steals. That's what the Huskies need. If you can establish your identity on defense, everything else can fall into place. They blitz the ball handler and they leave somebody wide open down low as a result. And that somebody is number 55, Cameron Bishop. So Wahpeton elects to send 2 defenders on like a little delayed trap 28 feet from the hoop, and that leaves somebody open in the lane. The 6-foot Cameron Bishop, she's a sophomore center. Her first free throw off the rim. Cameron Bishop, she spins the ball, second free throw up, air ball. So 0 for 2 trip for Cameron Bishop, and Wahpeton still leads by 3 here. Piper Nelson, she'll run the point guard. Miller will switch over to a wing position. Sienna Fobb, she's trapped in the corner. Nice job dribbling out. Woods, baseline near side, right in front of the camera. She drives and she's bumped as they catch another defender in the restricted area. Cameron Bishop found herself right underneath the arc, and Scout Woods was wise enough to just take the basketball right at her, and Wahpeton's got a baseline play going here. Woods cuts to the hoop. That time Bishop able to stand tall and force the miss. 32-29, Wahpeton leads 4 wins. 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Open look from the top of the key is about 3 feet left. Misses everything. Basketball is going to go back to Wahpeton. Here comes a little bit of pressure once again from 4 wins in the full court. Over to Miller. She finds Woods. Nice one-handed catch. Swings it to the top for Nelson. Off the front of the rim. Rebound for Sienna Fobb. And she rattles it in. Kind of spun it off the top of the glass. It caught the front rim and dropped. 34-29. Wahpeton by 5. Gord working in the backcourt with number 20, Drew Longy. Back to Gord. Top of the key 3. That one rips the net. Ava Gord, 34-31. Wide open 3-point attempt. Hallie Miller short. She gets her own rebound and finishes the second 0 board of the third quarter. Hallie Miller coming out with a purpose here in the second half. 36-31 Wahpeton. Miller has been a difference maker after the break as Wahpeton has flipped a 4-point lead, a 4-point disadvantage into a 5-point advantage. Cutting back into it. Drew Longy scores a bucket on the other end. Makes it 36-33. Nelson gets it poked away. Woods picks it up and spins. Goes for the right hand on the left side and can't finish. 4 Winds going to jack a 3 on the other end, air ball. Into the hands of Claire Langenwalter, up to Piper Nelson. Crossover, leaves the defender behind her, and she turns it over on the pass. So Claire Langenwalter there to steal it back, though, and she double dribbles. Just trying to follow the turnovers back-to-back, folks, and run the camera at the same time, and the video laptop, and the radio laptop. Doing the best I can, but turnover, turnover, turnover. That was the sequence there. Stella DuBois back into the game. 4 Winds. Working against this zone. And Sienna Fobb tips it away. She cannot hang on, however, and it's going to stay with 4 Winds. They still have 25 on the shot clock. 4 Winds with a lob pass on the inbounds, tipped away by Langenwalter, and they're going to call her for a loose ball foul. She got the ball up top, but a little bit of a hip check down low, and that's going to reset the shot clock for 4 Winds. It's going to give Claire her second foul of the game. deep three-point shot from the Indians is short. Rebounded by Sienna Fobb. Hallie Miller's going to drive to her left. Nice little hook shot pass over to Claire Langenwalter, and she connects on the baseline three. Woods jumped up and just hooked it over the top to Claire Langenwalter. She cashes in her second three of the game, and the Indians travel. So Wahpeton really flipping the narrative here in the second half, 39-33. Drew Longy's going to check back in for Stella DuBois. DuBois coming in for Cameron Bishop. So a little bit of height difference there. The 5'2" freshman DuBois checks in for the 6-foot sophomore Bishop. Timeout for Brian Watson and the Huskies, who trailed by 4 at the half. They lead by 6, 39-33. When we come back on AM 1450 KBMW, KBMW News Live YouTube, part of the I3G Sports Network.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
The Lady Huskies on a 14-4 run to start the second half by my calculations. They now lead by 6. Claire Langenwalter at the top of the key after that high camp construction timeout. Gracie Falk in the corner. Dribbles her way out of a trap. Gets it back to Claire. Hallie Miller guarding her way too close. She blows by the defense. Takes a little contact, says, "Get off me." It's going to take more than that to slow me down. And Miller continues her third quarter tear. Puts Wahpeton up 41-33. Wahpeton looking like a new team here in the third quarter, as Falk hits the ground to tie up a pass that was tipped by Miller. Jump ball is going to stay with the Indians. So Piper Nelson's going to check in for Hallie Miller. Sienna Fobb's going to get a breather too. So Wahpeton's going to try to keep this momentum with a couple of fresh faces in there. And I think they're going to say that this one should go with Wahpeton because Four Winds inbounded the basketball to start the half. I don't know if there's been a jump ball or not. We got a little bit of a pause in play here. And it's actually a conversation about the shot clock, so they're going to adjust the shot clock. So Four Winds basketball trailing 41-33. Down low to Bishop. She shuffles her feet and travels, guarded by Claire Langenwalter. Trying to make a move before she put the basketball down. And Piper Nelson is going to take the basketball up court as they have Gracie Falk at another guard, Claire Langenwalter at a wing, and then the Wood sisters in the post, as Scout Woods did a good job sealing that one, and Bishop did an even better job poking it away without fouling. Head over to KBMW News Live YouTube. You can watch this second half just feet away from the court on the Huskies' offensive side. They lead 41-33 over Four Winds-Minnewaukan. Inbounds pass to Nelson. Nice little head fake. Dribbles to the elbow, picks it up, gets it over to Claire Langenwalter. Somehow sneaks a pass into Scout Woods. Woods misses the first layup, won't be denied twice as she cleans up her own miss, putting Wahpeton up by 10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Nice hesitation, dribble to break the press there by number 20, Ava Gord. And they're going to force it inside to Bishop. And the 6-foot Bishop is going to draw a foul. It's going to be a foul on Scout Woods. I believe that's her first foul of the game. Foul's going to be on Scout. It's her second. It's a good chance here for Four Winds to cut away at this lead with the clock stopped, and first shot up from Bishop is good. You know, for a guy who doesn't have talking as a strong suit, I'm in a weird job. Second free throw from Bishop off the back iron. Nice rebound by Gracie Falk. Falk gives it up in the backcourt to Langenwalter. She advances it, gets it over to Piper Nelson. Another nice head fake pull-up jumper, long. It's Falk again on the rebound, out to Claire Langenwalter. She misses it. Woods tips it. Piper Nelson chases it into her own bench. That's maybe one that they'll want Scout Woods to try and grab next time. But instead, she tips it outside. So Sienna Fobb will check in for Scout Woods. Gord's going to bring the basketball up court. The freshman floor general. Working on Gracie Falk. Dribbles to her right. She's going to try to take it all the way in. Uses some contact to her advantage and finishes. Nice outlet pass there to Claire Woods, but she can't hang on to it. We got to fight for it on the floor, and it's Gord who comes up with it. We'll see what the freshman does in the open court. Ooh, nice little hesitation dribble. Can't finish at the rim. Quickly out to Piper Nelson. Euro step, and it's a beautiful one. Can't finish off balance. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Claire Woods. That's the problem with that Euro step. When you go left-right, you're always off balance when you shoot the floater. Ava Gord is going to bring it up. This time for Four Winds. They trail by 7. Final 40 seconds of the third quarter. Good perimeter defense here by the Huskies, but there they go. They left somebody wide open again. This time they got lucky as Hansen misses the three. Piper Nelson brings it up. Shot clock is off. 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Stolen away, and Nelson quits playing defense for a second. That's going to give Gord a good break to the hoop, and she finishes over the top of the Huskies. 43-38 as Wahpeton's fizzling again at the end of the quarter. 5 seconds to go in the third. Claire Woods, corner three, long. And for the third time in a row, Wahpeton tips the basketball out of bounds into their own bench. Rebounds that they probably could have got two hands on with a bit more effort. Instead, they just tip them out of bounds. That's going to do it for the third quarter. 0.2 on the clock. Four Winds gets it in. And we got 1 quarter left in a close game. 43-38. Wahpeton erases a 4-point halftime deficit, builds a 10-point lead, but Four Winds gets the last run of the quarter and cuts it to 5. Both teams looking for their second win of the quarter. Only one team's going to get it. 8 minutes to go when we come back on AM 1450 and KBMW News Live YouTube, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Fourth quarter underway as Wahpeton sees a 10-point lead whittled to 5 to end the third quarter. Huskies start with the basketball. They find Scout Woods at the elbow. She swings it over to the wing. Langenwalter. Miller working inside. Back around to Camry Mauk. Camry Mauk has it, top wing. And Woods slips out. She's looking at Miller in the post with her back to the basket. Does get it to her, and she's going to get bailed out there. That is a untimely foul by Four Winds on number 15, Kaylee Hansen. There was about 4 seconds on the shot clock. She had Hallie Miller in the one-on-one, and she fouls her. Shot clock's got to get reset here. So we're going to get a quick pause in the action. Looked like we might have a one-on-one matchup with Miller and Hansen at the shot clock buzzer, but Hansen just kind of hangs on her back. Fresh shot clock for the Huskies. We got Claire Langenwalter sneaking out here in the corner wide open. Camry Mauk's going to dribble it over and get it to her. By this time, she's guarded. Gets it over to Hallie Miller. Double teamed on the baseline. Skip up to Claire Langenwalter. Passes up a wide open three. Over to Woods. Baseline corner. Back to Claire Langenwalter. Sienna Fobb. Here's that post game with Hallie Miller. Triple teamed out to Claire Langenwalter. There's the open three. It's Camry Mauk, and it goes in. Great ball movement by the Huskies. Extends the lead to 8 with 7 minutes to play on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Camry Mauk. Biggest shot of her season so far. 10 seconds on Four Winds-Minnewaukan. So we're starting to see some of these plays that Wahpeton just hasn't got a lot of. A 10 seconds call in the backcourt. Some offensive rebounds leading to buckets. The types of plays that are going to win you basketball games. 46-38 Wahpeton. Claire Langenwalter's got the ball at the top of the key. Chest pass over to Camry Mauk, right side. Over to Miller, slips into the corner. Fobb is looking for a post-up. Miller draws the double team. Fobb slips and misses the layup. Miller, nice hard power dribble, finishes off the glass. Nice paint touch there by Hallie Miller. And Miller is going to poke it away in the backcourt. Nearly get another 10 seconds on Four Winds, but they get it across. And they're just scrambling now as Wahpeton has figured something out on defense. Long three-pointer from the freshman Gord, no good. Wahpeton by 10. Claire Langenwalter dribbles it up court, and she's going to draw a blocking foul. So that's going to be the third team foul on Four Winds, I believe. We have 2 on the board, so maybe the second. So 48-38, 6:06 to go in the game. And Camry Mauk has the ball up top. Sienna Fobb, she's going to shoot an elbow jumper. It's long. Miller goes for the rebound, but it rolls out to Four Winds. Here they go in transition. Over the top of Scott Woods, off the glass and in. Number 20, Ava Gord. It's back to 8. Miller bringing it across half court. Brian Watson going to try to stop this before it becomes a slide. He'll call a timeout, presented by Highcamp Constructions. Wahpeton 48, Four Winds-Minnewaukan 40, 5:41 to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Highcamp Construction, once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. We're going to stay right here during this timeout. Just talk about how Hallie Miller's been playing in the second half. You see flashes of it. She took the basketball baseline on that last drive. Just a couple power dribbles, gritted her teeth a little bit, put her shoulder down, and there's nobody getting her way. She's so long and athletic, and when she plays with that level of aggressiveness, she is truly a 20-point scorer. And we've seen a phenomenal second half from her, whether it's offensive rebounds, hands in the passing lane, or that post game that she didn't hit him with in the first half. So it's come as a surprise here, I'm sure, to Four Winds. We had the Woods sisters and Sienna Fobb playing in the paint in the first half. And now it's been Hallie Miller going down there, sealing, calling for the ball, just adding another wrinkle to this offense. And it's made a difference here in the second half. And if Wahpeton can get that out of her consistently, just that very tough, aggressive offensive play, they're going to become a whole new team. 48-40, Wahpeton's going to inbound the basketball. After that Highcamp Construction timeout. Into the backcourt, it's Piper Nelson running the point. Over to Claire Langenwalter. Woods is double teamed on the left side. They get it to Sienna Fobb. Up top, Claire Langenwalter. Over to Piper Nelson. Into the corner. Here comes Miller with that aggressive drive. Over the top. Leaves it short. Offensive rebound. Miller off the glass. Can't finish, but she'll draw 2 foul shots. And Hallie Miller just won't be denied down there in the second half. Not a whole lot of real estate to work with on the baseline, but she's able to navigate that area and get to the block, clear some space, draw the foul. Misses the first free throw in what is a tough free throw shooting game for Wahpeton. We'll get you the numbers right after the final buzzer tonight. But they just got to push that ball into the baseline corner to Miller and let her work off the bounce. Miller's second free throw short, and Piper Nelson with an offensive rebound. So Wahpeton steals a possession here, a key one with 5 minutes to go. Over to Claire Langenwalter, back to Piper Nelson at the top of the key. 21 on the shot clock. Langenwalter, she eyes a three, shoots it off the glass, no good. Quickly up court for Four Winds, and they rattle home a three. Drew Longy. Another three for Longy, who had a big one in the first half. Woods, she's going to drive straight downhill. Nice step through. Offensive rebound, it won't be. It will be. It's Hallie Miller. Takes the basketball away from Bishop, finishes, but they're going to call a foul before the shot. Cameron Bishop, 6 feet tall. Gets the ball taken away by Hallie Miller. Miller will trigger it in. Fobb at the elbow, little design play. That one barely hit the net, right through the rim. 50-43 after that silky jumper by Sienna Fobb. Four Winds in the corner, they need a three. They won't get it, tipped out. Who else? Hallie Miller gets it into the hands of Woods. Nelson, quick first step, bobbles it, throws it up top to Claire Langenwalter. Over to Sienna Fobb, back to Nelson. Pump fake gets two defenders moving, and Wahpeton's going to slow it down. It's Claire Langenwalter, about 30 feet from the basket. Woods, just inside the three-point line. Back up top, Langenwalter. Cutting baseline, it's Sienna Fobb. They'll give it to her on the wing. Back to the basket, it's Miller. Flips it up top to Nelson. 5 on the shot clock. Langenwalter's three off the back iron. Great box out there by Four Winds. Number 15, Kaylee Hansen on the rebound. Skip pass, corner, shot up, Drew Longy, off the front iron, rebound, Fobb. Out to Miller. Miller splits two defenders in the open court, drives through contact, draws another foul. Instead of letting the game come to her, Miller's been making things happen in the second half. But Wahpeton still only up by 7, 3:30 to go as Miller heads to the line for two. And the first one barely hits the front of the rim, so she's missed 3 consecutive as Wahpeton's free throw woes are just piling up in this one. And with Four Winds just relying on that three-pointer, you know they can cut this lead in about half in one shot. Second free throw up. That one's good. A big one from Miller makes it 51-43. Gord takes it up court. Double team. Stolen. Claire Langenwalter, she throws it up to Piper Nelson. And Nelson finishes on the right side. That's going to prompt a timeout from Four Winds. Wahpeton up 9 with 3:16 to go in the ball game. On your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, we'll take a quick one with them, presented by the team at High Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. AM 1450, KBMW.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get up to $120 in rebates on the purchase and install of a set of 4 tires. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install of front and rear brake pads. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install on front and rear brake rotors. And save up to $80 in rebates on the purchase and install on GM shocks and struts. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit them online at smithmotors.com.
We're ready to go here. Final 3:16 of the game, and Wahpeton has pushed the lead back to 10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. That timeout presented by High Camp Construction. in the second half has been all Hallie Miller. She probably doesn't even have as many points as I imagine she does, but she's been impacting the game so much with offensive rebounds, playing in the post, bringing the ball up court, steals on defense, that it just really seems like she's piling it up in the box score. Wide open player down low. Left-hand finish for number 15, Kaylee Hansen. She was unaccounted for, and that makes it an 8-point game. Claire Woods. Wahpeton has 25 on the shot clock. Lots of time to work with. 8-point lead. As Miller getting pressured up top by the freshman Gord. She gives it up to Nelson. Ball makes its way over to Claire Langenwalter. Wahpeton zipping it around the perimeter here. And Gord all over Miller playing pressure defense. Miller can't get through the lane. Nelson, she'll try to drive. A little bit of contact. She gets bumped. And it's going to be a foul on Wahpeton. So good defense on the perimeter by Gord as she locks it up on Miller. And they just let him play that possession. 53-45. Brian Watson does not like that a foul was not called on that drive. Lots of contact on the Lady Huskies. Gord pops a three from the wing. Nothing but net, and we got a 5-point ball game with 2:17 to go. It's time to step up or sit down for both these teams as we have a close one. 2:17 to go in the ball game. Another High Camp Construction timeout. Wahpeton 53, 4 Winds 48. We'll take a quick 30 and be back at the Voice of the Valley.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get up to $120 in rebates on the purchase and install of a set of 4 tires. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install of front and rear brake pads. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install on front and rear brake rotors. And save up to $80 in rebates on the purchase and install on GM shocks and struts. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit them online at smithmotors.com.
After that High Camp Construction timeout, Wahpeton's going to try to answer that three-pointer by Surrey Gord, the impressive freshman guard for 4 Winds. She cut it to 53-48. 2:17 to go. Wahpeton able to get it in to Sienna Fobb. Over to Miller. She splits the press to Langenwalter, up to a wide open Nelson. Lefty finish. Execution under pressure for Wahpeton gives them a 7-point lead here. 2 minutes to go. Gord drives, spins, shot is up in the lane. Can't finish, offensive rebound, 4 Winds. Fresh shot clock for the Indians. Working up top, it's Gord. Dribbles to the right, pops a 3. That one's long. Sienna Fobb with the rebound, nearly throws it away. Gord tips it out of bounds. 1:43 to go in the game. Wahpeton clinging to a 55-48 lead. They got 33 seconds to burn on the shot clock if they can keep these Indians from getting a steal in the backcourt. Pressure defense again by 4 Winds, but Nelson evades it with a behind-the-back dribble. There's a nice crossover, gets it over to Miller. Miller drives right, dumps it off to Fobb, over to Langenwalter. They're playing hot potato, trying to keep the basketball away from 4 Winds. Nelson, 2 dribbles, gives it to Miller. Miller, top of the key to Fobb. Quick pass to Scout Woods. She dribbles to her right, over to Langenwalter. 8 on the shot clock. Woods, she's going to get fouled with 7 seconds, and I don't like that one there. 7 seconds, you have Hallie Miller 25 feet from the basket. You might as well just play one-on-one there and see if she can beat you at the buzzer, but instead, they're going to send her to the free throw line. Again, that is a product of Hallie Miller making the defense react in the second half. First free throw, no good. Miller's missed 3 of her last 4. Miller trying to salvage this trip to the free throw line. $1:16 to go in the ball game. Second free throw off the back rim, off the front rim, and 4 Winds nearly shoots it at the wrong hoop. Stella Dubois gets the rebound and tries to put it back in the Huskies' basket. Right before she let go of the basketball, she had second thoughts and traveled. So Huskies will have the ball, but 4 Winds avoids disaster on that play. 55-48 in a strange sequence of events. Woods gets the inbounds, double team, kicks it out. Hallie Miller drives baseline. She's walled up, kicks it out. Nelson to Woods, top of the key. Wahpeton in no hurry to shoot. 1 minute remaining. Claire Woods gets fouled, so she'll head to the line. Or Claire Langenwalter, excuse me. Drew Longy with the foul. So down by 7. Hallie Miller misses both of her free throws. Four Winds gets the rebound and tries to shoot it at the Wahpeton basket. And that gives Wahpeton an extra possession. Claire Langenwalter hits the first free throw in the bonus here. Wahpeton by 8. One more foul shot coming for Claire Langenwalter. It's up and it's good. Claire Langenwalter. On a night where Wahpeton has struggled at the free throw line, she buries both with 1:01 to go. Four Winds has to go, dribbling at the top of the key. Kick out, left wing. Nice defense on the perimeter by 6' Sienna Fobb. She gets a hand in the shooter's face, and the ball gets nowhere near the rim. Who else? Hallie Miller with the rebound. Miller picks it up, and she's fouled, and she'll get another chance at the free throw line. Miller will go to the free throw line for a pair here. First shot's up, nothing but nylon. Miller puts Wahpeton up by 10. Only 39 seconds to go. A little bit of glitching here on the HDMI cord, folks. I'll switch it when we get to the post-game show. Second free throw up, and good. So Miller likely puts this one on ice. Wahpeton by 11 with 39 seconds to go. Four Winds across the timeline. Into the corner. See if we get another long three-point attempt. Instead, we're going to get a drive to the basket. Spin move. Goes up through contact. Number 32, Suri Gord. So she's played great for a freshman tonight. Had to make something happen on that possession. Wahpeton not taking any gambles on defense, so she takes it right into the teeth and draws a foul. First free throw from Gord is good. Cuts it to 10. So Wahpeton, who trailed by 4 at the half, has outscored Four Winds by 14 in the second half. Langenwalter, she'll take the inbounds, nearly runs out of bounds, but she's able to get it up to Hallie Miller. 18 to go, over to Nelson, and they're just going to swing it around. We finally get a foul here on Four Winds. Too little too late. It's a 9-point lead with 13 seconds to go. Wahpeton's going to walk out of this gym tonight with their second win. Not pretty at times, but much better job closing out quarters here in the second half than we've seen all season. Third quarter, Hallie Miller's emergence in the post and on the baseline drives, and now Claire Langenwalter 3 for 3 in the fourth quarter on free throws. On a night where Wahpeton has struggled from the line, make it 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter for Claire Langenwalter. 61-50 could be the final possession here as Four Winds takes it across the timeline. Gord with a nice little forearm push-off that she gets away with. She buries the three, a little ode to MJ. And that's going to be a silver lining for her. The freshman played a great game, but it's not enough as the Indians are going to go home tonight with a loss, and the Huskies are going to defend their home court for the first time this season. That's a wrap. 61-53 at the Dog Den. Lady Huskies win their second game of the season, first home win of the season. They come from behind by 4 at half, dial it up in the third and fourth quarter, show a little bit of clutchness that we haven't gotten to see yet this year. We'll talk about it in just a moment on the Miller Realty postgame show. 61-53, Wahpeton wins. Stick around. We'll have more in a second on AM 1450 KBMW.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the primary care walk-in clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back to the Miller Realty postgame show. I'm Robert Wanick. I apologize for the slight glitches on this HDMI cord. Did pick up a Sony one before the game, just didn't have time to swap them out. What a great game, though, on KBMW News Live YouTube. Wahpeton Lady Huskies, they go 61-53 over 4 Winds-Minnewaukan, picking up their second win of the season, their first one on this beautiful new court at Husky High. So 61-53 was the final here. Miller Realty postgame show, a tradition of knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. Let's take a look at the scoring. The big two, the dynamic duo here for the Lady Indians was Surrey Gord, the freshman guard, 5'8", 19 points. Ninth grader coming in, running the show on offense, hitting some threes. Just a tremendous game from her, 19. And Drew Longy scores 10. So 29 of the 53 points for the Lady Indians. And Surrey Gord, she's going to be a name to watch. Number 32, watch out for her for a few more years. And on to the Lady Huskies. They were led once again by Scout Woods with 15 points. A little bit of struggle at the free throw line, though, tonight. 5 of 9 for a girl who usually shoots over 80%. But 15 points nonetheless. And Claire Langenwalter, 12 points. To my knowledge, that is a career high for her on varsity. I'm sure somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter. Ice in her veins to help put this one away. Piper Nelson had 8, Cambry Mauk had 3, Gracie Falk had 2, Sienna Fobb had 8, and Hallie Miller had 10. All of them in the second half. 8 of them in the second half. Fourth quarter, her ability to get to the basket, her ability to go down low and just bruise down there with the post players was huge. It gave Wahpeton another dimension to their offense. So Hallie Miller was huge in this one. But your player of the game tonight, we'll get to that right now. Player of the game presented by Essentia Health here with you. It's going to be Claire Langenwalter. If they don't get a dozen from Claire Langenwalter, they may very well lose this ball game. So she comes out of nowhere, scores double figures, 6 for 6 at the free throw line. She missed her first 2 3-pointers and made her third attempt in the first quarter in a span of like a minute. So she came out ready to go, locked and loaded, scores a dozen points, and steps up to the free throw line to put this game away. No worries in the world. Claire Langenwalter, your Essentia Health player of the game. Also, she was tasked with guarding the perimeter tonight and played some pretty darn good on-ball defense, as well as helping out in the full-court press. So Claire Langenwalter, she's going to take your Essentia Health player of the game honors, and she deserves it. 3 in double figures tonight for the Lady Huskies. We'll take a quick break on the Miller Realty postgame show, and when we come back, we'll talk about your Red River Agency play of the game on AM 1450 KBMW.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Back for your play of the game. So we could have given Hallie Miller player of the game. She had a pretty good second half, 8 points, and like I said, just impacted the game in a variety of ways that, it felt like she had 20 points in the box score. She was phenomenal getting in the passing lane. But we'll give her a play of the game, and it's going to be 2 different plays, 2 offensive rebounds from Hallie Miller. She came crashing in off one of her own misses off the front iron, grabbed the rebound, finished for 2, and then she came in on another offensive rebound and ended up dumping an assist off. So 2 offensive rebounds lead to 4 points, and every one of them mattered in a game where Wahpeton trailed by 4 points at the half, and it looked like it might be another one where the Huskies just wither away as time goes on in the game. but instead they were able to right the ship and come together, and that kind of cohesiveness bodes well for them climbing back towards 500. They are now 2-4 on the season, and for Winds-Minnewaukan, they are 1-4, but with Suri Gord scoring 19 tonight, the freshman guard. I think there's going to be some wins coming their way. She is a next-level phenomenal ball player. Does not look at all like a freshman out there. And for Wahpeton, the 7th grader Piper Nelson with 8 points tonight, showing off her handles as well. And that three-point shot's going to, when that becomes consistent, she's going to be trouble in Class A of North Dakota. So Wahpeton walks out of here tonight 61-53. They'll hit the holiday break with a little gift for Coach Brian Watson, who's been working hard and certainly deserves it. So you enjoy this one, B-Dub, wrap it up, and hopefully you come back and Lady Huskies can give us a few more after the break. I'm Robert Wanick, and this was Lady Huskies basketball on AM 1450 KBMW, streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube, part of the I3G Sports Network. Good night and happy holidays.
Tonight's Wahpeton basketball game was brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Hike Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.